become so transparent. You look right through my chest to see the world behind me and ignore the heart at rest. I'm a window to your future, but I'm shivering in the cold. A story made of crystal that's never been told. Because I'm made of glass, hold me too tight and I'll break. Drop me once and that's all it'll take. I'm beautiful but dangerous to touch. I give too little, then I feel too much. Just a jaggedly broken, a silver is creeping upward across my static face. I'm frozen in this moment, in this empty hollow space. You can see the cracks reflect the light in the middle of the lonely night, but you never reach to catch the fall. You just watch me shatter against the wall. Because I'm made of glass, too tight and I'll break. Drop me once and that's all it'll take. I'm beautiful but dangerous to touch. I give too little, then I feel too much. Just a jaggedly broken, a silver fragile glass. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed where your weight used to be. Now it's just a valley in the sheets, staring back at me. I reach across the cold cotton, looking for a hand to hold, but I only find the empty space, and it's growing, turning cold. There's a gap between the stars, there's a gap between my ribs. It's the distance from I love you to the silence in the lips, a canyon in the hallway, a missing bridge in the soul. The gap is getting wider and I'm losing all control. I try to fill it up with noise, with work, with wine, with sleep. But the hole is deeper than the ocean, and the secrets that it keeps, I can see you on the other side. The ground is falling away between where you left and where I have to stay. It's not a clean break, it's a missing piece, a constant slipping through the gap. It started with a hairline line, a tiny flaw in the design, a tiny flaw in the design. I thought that I could paint it or and keep the ghost behind the door, but pressure has a way of finding the places where the soul is binding. Now there's a zigzag in my chest, and I can't put the pain to rest. It's a fracture deep inside the bone of us, a slow divide, a loss of trust. I'm held together by a prayer, but there's a leak in the cold gray air. I'm not broken, not quite yet, but I'm the heaviest kind of regret, watching the fracture grow. I can hear the structural sound of everything hitting the ground, a groan within the silent walls, a shadow where the spirit falls. We're walking on a frozen lake, waiting for the ice to break. One more word, one more sigh is all it takes to say goodbye. It's a fracture deep inside the bone of us, a slow divide, a loss of trust. I'm held together by a prayer, but there's a leak in the cold gray air. I'm not broken, not quite yet, but I'm the heaviest kind of regret, watching the fracture grow. You can't heal a hollow space, you can't fix a falling grace. The split is moving inch by inch. I feel the world begin to bend. The line is widening, I'm splitting in two. Fracture, fracture. It didn't break into two, it didn't snap in a clean line. It exploded like a window in the middle of July. Now the floor is a minefield of everything we tried to be, and every step I take is cutting into me. I'm picking up shards of a broken heart, but the pieces are too small to find. I'm bleeding from the edges of the life we left behind. A million little secrets that I'm not allowed to hold, just shards cutting through the dark. I tried to sweep them under the rug, I tried to hide the mess away, I tried to hide the mess away. But the light catches the splinters in the middle of the day. One for the promises, one for the lies, one for the look that was in your eyes. They're under my skin, they're in my head, living in the space of the things we said. I'm picking up shards of a broken heart, but the pieces are too small to find. I'm bleeding from the edges can't fix what's turned to dust. Now I'm just a handful of glass and a whole lot of words. I'm picking up shards of a broken heart, but the pieces are too small to find. I'm bleeding from the edges of the life we left behind. A million little secrets that I'm not allowed to hold. Just shards cutting through the dark. Careful where you step, it's sharp, it's deep, just shards. The dust is settling on my skin. I'm watching the world begin to spin without me in it, without a sound. You took the ladder and I'm on the ground. The taillights are fading into the night. You're chasing the sun, I'm losing the light. I'm the letter that you never read, the good night you left unsaid, the good night you left unsaid from a broken tide. A ghost of a reason, a ghost of a ride. The train has departed, the tracks are unkind, and I'm just the shadow left behind. Your life is a movie, mine is a frame, frozen in amber, stuck in the shame of being the one while you're already dancing in the dawn. I'm a footprint in the pouring rain, slowly dissolving, becoming the pain. I'm the letter that you never read, the good night you left unsaid, the good night you left unsaid from a broken tide. A ghost of a reason, a ghost of a ride. The train has departed, the tracks are unkind, and I'm just the shadow left behind. Did you forget, or did you just choose to leave me with nothing and nothing to lose? Still here in the rearview mirror, getting smaller, left behind. The clock stopped ticking, but the time keeps moving on. I'm frozen in the kitchen, in the gray before the dawn. The curtains aren't dancing, the air has lost its breath. There's a heavy kind of peace here that feels a lot like death. Oh, the stillness, it's weighing on my chest. A quiet kind of madness that won't let me rest. No footsteps in the hallway, no keys turned in the door, just the sound. I'm scared to break the spell. If I scream into this vacuum, will it ring a funeral bell? You took the noise of living, the mess, the soul, the grit. Now the room is just a canvas with no colors left on it. Oh, the stillness, it's weighing on my chest. A quiet kind of madness that won't let me rest. No footsteps in the hallway, no keys turned in the door, just the stillness growing louder was before, growing louder than before. I'm a statue in a garden. I'm a ship without a sea. I'm a ship without a sea. The world is perfectly still, and it's suffocating me. Shh. Can you hear it? The stillness, the stillness. The key is on the counter, the code is off the hook. I'm staring at the chapter. I'm staring at the chapter. The silence has a flavor, and it tastes like the end. I'm looking for a lover, but I can't even find a friend. You're not hiding, you're not late, you're just gone, gone. A period at the end of a sentence, a sunset with no dawn. The air is still moving, but the magic is withdrawn. 1 second you were everything, now you're just gone, gone. I check the driveway twice, but the car is never there. I'm talking to the shadows, and I'm stroking empty air. The was is getting louder than the is could ever be. You took the whole horizon and left the dark for me, not leaving. Not left. Just the status of the breath, the ghost of the living, the quiet of a death. Gone. Like smoke, gone. The pictures are down, the hooks are still in the wall. I'm standing in the center, watching the dust fall. No furniture to hide behind. No rugs to catch the sound, just the echo of my breathing hitting the cold ground. Now it's bare, everything we built is gone, just a skeleton of a home. And I'm shivering in the dawn, stripped of you, stripped of us, there's nothing left to wear but this hollow feeling in a room that's completely bare. The closet is an open mouth with nothing left to say. I didn't know that leaving away no more mess on the table, no more shoes by the door. Just the shadows getting longer on the hardwood floor. I'm exposed with no armor left to find. You took the future and left the empty space behind. Nothing to hold, nothing to hide, just bare, so bare. Three dots dancing on the screen, then they vanish like you've never been. I'm refreshing a page that's already dead, replaying the last kind words you said. Now you're ghosting a haunted house with no one inside. No goodbye, just nowhere to hide. You're a shadow where a person used to be, and the silence is starting to swallow me. You're ghosting, you're ghosting, and I'm the only one who's still here. The seam receipt is a cold blue eye, watching me wait for a fake hello or a real bye. You didn't leave, you just dissolved. You didn't leave, you just dissolved. A mystery that'll never be solved. Now you're ghosting a haunted house with no one inside. No goodbye, just nowhere to hide. You're a shadow where a person used to be, and the silence is starting to swallow me. You're ghosting, you're ghosting, and I'm the only one who's still here. Am I invisible, or did I just die to you? Because you're still online, but I'm looking right through you. Still waiting, still nothing silence is the loudest thing I hear. A space shaped exactly like you, filled with nothing but thin air. I'm just a shell, a hollow frame, calling out a ghost with no name. There's a hole where the heart used to be, a void that makes the victory feel like defeat. I'm hollow, just a house with no one home. I reach out, but the shadows don't hold. The bed is wide, the coffee is cold. Every breath feels like a draft in a hallway, wishing the emptiness would just go away. I'm just a shell, a hollow frame, calling out a ghost with no name. There's a hole where the heart used to be, a void that makes the victory feel like defeat. I'm hollow, just a house with no one home. You took the color, you took the sound. Now I'm just the echo of the love we found. Just there, just born. I was a flicker, a dying spark, just a cold silhouette lost in the dark. I let you take until the well was dry. I didn't even have the breath to ask you why. Staring at the ceiling, paralyzed and gray, waiting for the world to just fade away. But then the silence started sounding like a song. A little voice whispered, you've been gone too long. I took a breath, it felt like jagged love, your memory passed and left the ghost of us a mile behind. I'm coming back from the edge of the end, learning how to be my own best friend. From a hollow shell to a beat in the hum, it's a slow climb up 1% at a time. I was at one, but I'm rising to the sun. The recharge has begun. My color's coming back, my eyes are clear. I've washed away the salt of every year. I'm building walls that you can't climb re-year. I'm building walls that you can't climb over. I'm finding clover in the fields of sober. I don't need your light to see my way. I've got my own sun to start the day. To start the day. I thought I needed you to keep the power on, but you were just a leak until the dawn was gone. I'm plugging back into the soul I used to know. Watch the meter rise, watch the spirit grow. 100. I'm staring at the little plane, top right corner of my brain. I cut the signal, I cut the cord to the only world I could afford. No income calls, no typing glue. I'm checking out of me and you, high above the clouds of doubt, just trying to work my exit out. I'm in airplane mode tonight, gliding through a lonely flight, disconnected from the pain, from the thunder and the rain. I don't wanna see a text or wonder what is coming next. A hollow, silent ghost in the mode I hate the most. The screen is dark, the room is still. I've lost the strength, I've lost the will to wait for pings that never come, to feel my heart go cold and numb. I'm drifting in a frequency where no one's looking out for me. 1,000 miles above your bed, with all the things we never said. I'm in airplane mode tonight, gliding through a lonely flight, disconnected from the pain, from the thunder and the rain. I don't wanna see a text or wonder what is coming next. A hollow, silent ghost in the mode I hate the most. No signal, no signal, no service, no service. Just me up here. The sun went down an hour ago and left the world in shades of blue. The stars are piercing through the dark, but all I see is a trace of you. You're the silver in the midnight, you're the glow I can't attain. You're the glow I can't attain. I'm just the shape you leave behind, a silhouette of hidden pain. I'm just a lunar shadow, walking where your light decides to fall. I'm right beside you in the quiet, but I don't exist to you at all. A ghost of a feeling cold and gray, dependent on the words you never say. I follow in your orbit, dark and deep, a lunar shadow while the city sleeps. The moon is high and perfectly round, like a hollow promise in the sky. I'm stretched across the frozen ground, watching all the clouds go by. If the light should ever flicker, if the moon should turn to black, if the moon should turn to black, I'd vanish in an instant with no way of coming back. I'm just a lunar shadow, walking where your light decides to fall. I'm right beside you in the quiet, but I don't exist to you at all. A ghost of a feeling cold and gray, dependent on the words you never say. I follow in your orbit, dark and deep, a lunar shadow while the city sleeps. just a shadow without a spark, lunar shadow. I'm standing in the orchard where the fruit used to hang heavy and sweet. Now the ground is cracked and thirsty, and the sky is a sheet of heat. We're still upright, side by side, locked in this frozen pose. But the sap has stopped its running, and the green no longer shows. We're just dead wood, standing in a forest of used to be. No leaves to catch the sunlight, no shade for you and me. One spark would turn us into ash, one wind would bring us fallow trees in a quiet bay, a dying town, too stubborn to fall, too empty to grow. Your branch are tangling in mine, but there's no pulse beneath the bark. We're just a skeletal design, a silhouette against the dark. I remember when we used to dance with every breeze that blew. Now we're just brittle gray and stiff, and I don't recognize you. They say that trees can talk through the roots beneath the soil, but our lines are cut and broken in this dry and bitter coil. We're just holding on to nothing in a long and lonely road. We're just dead wood, standing in a forest of used to be. No leaves to catch the sunlight, no shade for you and me. One spark would turn us into ash, one wind would bring us fallow trees in a quiet bay, a dying town, too stubborn to fall, too empty to grow. Knock on wood. I'm walking through the rows of maybe underneath a paper moon. I planted seeds of forever, but the frost came way too soon. The roses have forgotten the way your voice would sound, and all the dreams we whispered are buried in the ground. In my midnight garden, nothing grows but the blue. I'm watering the shadows of the ghost of me and you. The ivy's climbing higher in the middle of the night, waiting for a harvest that died a year ago. There's a bench beside the willow where we used to carve our names. Now the bark is thick and bitter, and the wood is drenched in rains. I try to pull the sorrow like a weed out of the soil, but the roots are wrapped around my heart in a tangled silver coil. In my midnight garden, nothing grows but the blue. I'm watering the shadows of the ghost of me and you. The ivy's climbing higher in the middle of the night, waiting for a harvest that died a year ago. Beauty is a fleeting thing when the sun refuses to rise. I'm looking for a petal in a desert of goodbyes. I've got dirt beneath my fingernails from digging up the past. In my midnight garden, nothing grows but the blue. I'm watering the shadows of the ghost of me and you. The ivy's climbing higher in the middle of the night, waiting for a harvest that died a year ago. The lilies are sleeping, the thorns are awake. How much can a heart take? I leave the light on in the kitchen, just in case you're coming home. But the floorboards only creak from the weight of being alone. I hear a laughter in the static of the rain against the glass. I'm a prisoner of a future that's been swallowed by the past. And you're a ghost in the hallway, a shadow on the wall. I reach out to touch you, but there's nothing there at all. Just a cold breeze in the midnight and the scent you left behind. You're haunting every corner of the house inside my mind, always leaving, never gone. A ghost in the hallway until the dawn. I saw your coat behind the door, but it was just a trick of light. My heart keeps making up these stories just to get me through the night. I walk the path from room to room, trying not to breathe you in, to the places where you've been. I'm not afraid of the darkness, I'm afraid of the empty space where I used to find your rhythm, where I used to see your face. Why did you leave the spirit if you had to take the soul? Now I'm living in a haunted house that I can't quite control. And you're a ghost in the hallway, a shadow on the wall. I reach out to touch you, but there's nothing there at all. Just a cold breeze in the midnight and a scent you left behind. You're haunting every corner of the house inside my mind, always leaving, never gone. A ghost in the hallway until the dawn. Did you say my name, or was it just the wind still waiting for the door to open, still waiting for the end? Ghost in the hallway. You sat me down with a steady hand and drew the lines in the shifting sand. You promised windows to catch the sun and a porch to sit on when the day was done. I saw the sketches, I felt the light. I didn't see the darkness hidden out of sight. I bought the timber, I bought the timber, I laid the stone, thinking I was finally building us a home. But it was just the blueprint of a lie, designed to crumble as the years went by. The walls were hollow, the floor you let me thin. Every I love you was a structural flaw, a beautiful trap that I never saw. Now I'm standing in the rain, wondering why I fell in love with the blueprint of a lie. I check the measurements of your heart and see the places where you plan to depart. The wiring's crossed, the ceiling's low. You were counting the minutes till you had to go. You kept the master key in your pocket tight while I was decorating rooms in the middle of the night. The roof is leaking, the stairs are gone, and I'm the only one left holding on. You're a master of the silver pen, drafting up a new world and burning it again. I was just a project, a sketch on the page, a bird you convinced to build its own cage, a bird you convinced to build its own cage. Torn. I should have seen the cracks before I was born into this. Just a blueprint, a perfect hollow lie. Speak too loud, the vibration might shake me down. I'm held together by a thread, the thinnest string in this whole town. I've been standing in the cold too long, and my bones have turned to ice. I'm a structure made of paper, and you've already burnt it twice. I'm brittle, one touch and I'll turn to dust. I'm snap frozen in this lack of trust. I'm the dry leaf under your heavy boot, the dying branch with a hollow root. I'm breaking before I've been falling. I'm brittle, I can't hold up the weight of it all. My smile is a porcelain mask with cracks you can see from the street. I'm trying to keep it from falling, but the damage is already complete. A gust of wind, a sudden look, is all it takes to end the book. I'm shivered in a quiet room, waiting for the final boom. I'm brittle, one touch and I'll turn to dust. I'm snap frozen in this lack of trust. I'm the dry leaf under your heavy boot, the dying branch with a hollow root. I'm breaking before I've been falling. I'm brittle, I can't hold up the weight of it all. Handle with care, there's nothing left inside, just a fragile ego with nowhere left to hide. Snap, crack, I'm breaking, brittle. I've been standing on my feet for years, holding up the weight of all your fears. I was the anchor, I was the light, I kept the fire burning through your night. But look at my hands, see how they shake. I've given every piece you chose to take. I've got no fuel left to make this engine go. I'm down to my last 1%. Every drop of my soul has been spent. I've got nothing to give, no love to lend. I'm at the edge of a bitter end. My heart is a hollow, cooling stone. I'm running on empty and I'm all alone. I'm flickering out, I'm fading from view. I've got no more of me left to give to you. You're asking for more like you always do, but I'm a well that's been bled right through. There's a ringing in my ears, a blur in my eyes. I can't even summon the breath for goodbyes. I've been your doctor, your ghost, and your priest. I'm a candle burnt down to the silver tray, watching my last bit of warmth drift away. I'm down to my last 1%. Every drop of my soul has been spent. I've got nothing to give, no love to lend. I'm at the edge of a bitter end. My heart is a hollow, cooling stone. I'm running on empty and I'm all alone. I'm flickering out, I'm fading from view. I've got no more of me left to give to you. Don't reach for me now, it's a little too late. You can't fix a soul with this much weight. I'm closing my eyes, I'm letting it go. The silence is the only thing I need to know. The light is gone. The chest is still. I've lost the strength. I've lost the will. Just 1%. The clock stopped ticking. The time keeps moving on. The time keeps moving on. I'm frozen in the kitchen in the gray before the dawn. The curtains aren't dancing. The air has lost its breath. There's a heavy kind of peace here. The heavy kind of peace here that feels a lot like death. I'm scared to break the spell. I'm scared to break the spell. If I scream into this vacuum, will it ring a funeral bell? You took the noise of living, the mess, the soul, the grit, the mess, the soul, the grit. Now the room is just a canvas with no colors left on it. the stillness.